Hello, I am Soyenho. This is my demonstration video on the Advanced Game Software Technology assignment. Okay, let's start off the demonstration. Here's a server. We already started it, and this is our game, Space Fight. Oh, let's restart it for playing the video streaming. Now here's the video streaming. It says welcome to Space Fight. You click quit to quit the game. See here. Now we have to restart it. Okay, let's click start game to start the game. Now as you can see, there's our enemy, and here's our player's spaceship, and here's the boys bouncing right back up there. The player has to prevent this ball to touch the earth, the line here, or else he or she will lose. As you can see, the ball is bouncing around the boundaries, and the ships. Now we are waiting for the player, we, to lose the game, since we cannot get out uh, of this situation until we lose. Okay, as you can see, already touched it, and we have lost. Okay. It says game over, and it's a game over page, and your scores is 76. As how long did you prevent it from touching the bottom line, the borderline? You can click start to restart the game, and click quit to quit the game. Let's try and restart the game. As you can see here, and it's the ball's location. And it's lost connection when we finish the game. Okay, let's start showing the server code. Is the TCP server. As you can see, here's the server. I'll run through here as waiting for accepting a socket from the Android Studios main thread here. And here's our output stream, input stream, and we create a client thread, and we a client handler, and we start the client handler. And when we start the client handler, we'll input the input stream and output stream. Then we will send back the we will get the input from our game the application, and it will send back the location. Yeah, PA send back and flush it out, and also say the boss the ball's location. Okay, after we send back the location, um, let me find a place. Let's start something else. It's the main activity. It's the main activity, and when we first start, we'll be on here, and it's the video streaming link to the video. It's made by me. Just for a moment. Oh, we do not want to Google search this. Oh, very long. Yes, you can see here it's playing the video again. Just video streaming, and let's go back to it here. Here's the URL pressing here, and this no title. This is getting it a flag full screen, and here's the buttons and things set up. Here's the UI piecing here, and here's start by playing the video. Oh, and here's the on click start and on click quit listener. Um, it depends on the button you click to start the game or finish it or just go out. Here's the result. After we finish the game, we have the scores. Here's it will be the text of the score. Game over, your score, and this will be also mixing a text. Okay, let's click game activity. Okay, here's the game activity and set results. This make it won't break when you start the game. Yes, as you can see, the game will not have errors if we swap them on. Oh, and here's our timer score set for setting up the game view. No title. Okay, and there's no this. Sorry, this is the full screen, and you're setting up the content view. When it finishes, you will send back the time, the score. Okay, game view. game field, the player number, input stream. This is not important. Let me see. Oh, this the functions for the game thread. Is the game view when it was firstly created. Here with a context set get holder and this is not very useful. It's very old. Okay, here's the thread main thread. Here, start here. Our thread for the connections. It's not important. It's something old stuff. When game over, you finish the activity and get context. Thread will be stopped. And here's our on touch event. When we touch it down, it will detect it is touching um, the sprite or not. When we move, if it's touched, uh, the previous is smaller than where touching now, it will go the direction go right, else it will go left. The sprite, this is the sprite. It will set it to the location we are inputting for its here sets the location of the player to now's input event. Else it return false. When the finger leaves, it will false. Check win. If the speed is 0 means the ball won't move anymore. Means sorry, not win, lose the game. When it destroys, oh, this is the on draw method. This this is the color for the background, and is the color for the sorry this is the border for the game, the black space, and storing the sprites. Please player one enemy sprite, the ball, and the earth are spinning when we are playing the game. Always the initialization, creating the sprites, and here setting the speed of the ball and the directions. Since here are 4 and but this is 2, so we set to no direction for not being half of the sprite. Oh, now start here is the local host address for Android Studio, and here's the port number, the input stream, output stream. Now here's our thread. Is when we first sorry, this is when we first start, and next we'll do this, the input stream, output stream, the port. If no errors, it will run it down here, and while running a game activity is set run something like that. Cover snow, try to send sprite 3 the ball's location and flush it out to the server. Message waiting for message received. and his colliding with the ball collide with Sprite 1 the player and will bounce back the ball. If the ball collide with the enemy ship, it will still bounce back in the opposite position. Uh, Message now. Oh, this received the message and for I do not want bugs, so it's now for safety reasons. And here's the previous enemy position, and is our return from the server's message, and you set the right and the left for the directions, and set the X location for moving the enemy ship. Draw on draw canvas, draw the as the rendering part. Is close the socket when we finished that particular round, and not canvas. Message now, yes. Okay, so spray counts, the variables, many there are. I won't talk about that a lot. It's basic setup, and here's the basic get and set functions, and yes, here this spray when it's first created. A lot of things here. It's different part from the scale, since this is mainly the N is used for no directions. Next frame is calculate the frames from the next frame. Let me find it. Yeah, 1 2 1 2. The next frames. The sprite animation part on this update. You mostly use by the ball. The This is when it bounces between the left wall and the right wall, and this is over or below the upper wall or the lower wall. You go to zero speed. It means he or she player lose the game, and else there's nothing done, but it have updated with the that location. It's opposite location. Just drawing the sprites used for the directions, canvas and the size. That's the collision part. Return it has been collided or not with the other sprite. And here's the our sprite. Handling action down. When we touch it, um, yes, return the x and y of the width of the sprite, and we will detect the overall size and return true or false depending on what we touched. Yes, I think I have speak talk all about the things. I think this is oh sorry, also the UI. Almost forget. Is the color, the text view, the linearly out. Oh, that's the main important part. The video streaming is graphic centered. It's the ID and the buttons. as you can see here. So I think this is end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.